Many people feel a bit uneasy about AI because it often just gives quick answers without showing where the information came from. We want to show you a different path today. NotebookLM is a tool that stays within the boundaries you set, acting more like a quiet partner that helps you organize your own thoughts and documents. We're going to sit down together and walk through how this works so you can see why having control over your information makes such a big difference in how you learn. So once we open up NotebookLM, the first thing we do together is create a new notebook. By clicking that button and giving the notebook a clear name, we aren't just starting a random chat. We are building a dedicated space where everything we do stays focused on that one area of interest. Moving forward from that initial setup, adding sources is really the heart of the whole process. We can upload PDF files, paste links to websites, add YouTube videos, or even pull in our own Google Docs. We have found that combining different formats usually gives the best results. Once we add these, the tool reads through them and gives us a short overview. This turns our notebook into a personal library where the AI understands the context of everything we've provided. If we happen to feel like our source list is a bit thin, there is a tool to help us discover more. We have two main ways to go about this. The fast research option quickly finds about 10 relevant sources to get us moving. If we need to go deeper, the deep research option looks for gaps in our information and puts together a more complete report. Now that our sources are in place, we can finally start asking questions. We might start with something simple, like asking what the main points are across all the documents we uploaded. The tool scans everything and gives us a response, but the best part is the citations. Every single answer comes with small references that link back to specific parts of our sources. When we click on one of those citations, the screen jumps right to the exact paragraph where that information lives. This means we never have to take the AI's word for it. We can see the full context for ourselves, which keeps our research honest and accurate. Now looking over at the Studio panel, we find the Audio Overview feature. This is probably one of the most helpful ways to get a handle on a difficult topic without having to stare at a glowing screen for hours. When we open that panel and choose the audio option, NotebookLM builds a spoken conversation based strictly on the sources we provided. It features two voices that talk through the material, explaining the main ideas and showing how different documents connect to one another.
And we're going to talk about the risks, because it's not all smooth sailing in the cloud.
Absolutely. There are some serious vulnerabilities hidden in this model that people don't talk about enough.
So let's start at ground zero. For the listener who uses these tools every day but has never stopped to define the term,
this isn't just a generic computer voice reading text. It sounds like a natural discussion between two people who really know the subject. We can listen to these overviews while we're out for a walk, driving to work, or just taking care of chores around the house. If something they say sounds a little confusing, we can always pause it, go back to the text notebook, and ask a specific question to clear things up. We're still the ones guiding the learning process. We usually find that these audio overviews are most useful once we already trust our sources and want to hear how the different ideas relate to each other in a broader sense. Following that same idea of making information easier to digest, we have the video overviews. These take the audio concept a step further by adding a visual structure to the mix. When we select this option, the tool creates a series of slides and narrates them one by one. Each slide highlights a key idea found in our sources, and the narrator explains the logic behind how these points fit together. We find this very helpful when we need a guided walkthrough that shows us the flow of a topic rather than just telling us about it.
You're interacting with this model all the time. It's kind of like the invisible engine running a huge chunk of your digital life. And we're not talking about some small, niche corner of the tech world. No way. We're talking about a global market that's set to blow past $1 trillion.
It's also a great way to share what we've learned with other people. If we need to explain a complex project to a colleague or a friend, we can use these video overviews to show them the big picture without having to build a presentation from scratch. These videos are designed for high-level understanding. They help us see the forest instead of just the individual trees. While they might not be the place for deep technical checking, they are excellent for those aha moments when we finally see how a whole system works. Next, we want to talk about mind maps, which are lifesavers when a project starts to feel a bit messy or scattered. When we click the Mind Map button, the tool creates a visual layout of our research. This isn't just a pretty picture to look at, it's a functional map. The center of the map shows our main topic, and then branches start to grow outward into subtopics that appear frequently in our documents. We can actually interact with this map as we go. If we click on a specific branch, the tool will explain that specific idea using the relevant parts of our sources. If we feel like a certain area is getting too complicated, we can expand it to see more detail. If another part doesn't seem useful for our current goal, we can collapse it to keep our workspace clean. This helps us organize very complex subjects without ever losing that vital connection to the original text we uploaded. It turns a wall of words into a structure we can navigate with our eyes. Furthermore, if our main goal is actually memorizing or deeply learning a subject, the study guides are a huge help. NotebookLM can take all those long technical documents and break them down into clear, manageable sections. It uses simpler language to explain what's happening in the sources, which makes it much easier to move from one idea to the next. If we find a section that's still a bit tough to wrap our heads around, we can ask follow-up questions right there in the guide until it clicks. Over time, these guides become much more useful than just trying to reread the same long papers over and over again. Once we feel like we have the structure down, we like to move on to the flashcards. We can choose exactly how many cards we want the tool to make and how difficult they should be. We can even tell it which specific subtopics to focus on. Since every card is pulled directly from the material we provided, we know we're studying the right information. If we get a card wrong or feel confused by an answer, we can ask for an explanation and see exactly where that fact was mentioned in our sources. This keeps the act of learning tied directly to the evidence, which really helps the information stick in our minds. Lastly, we have the visual tools like infographics and slide decks. Infographics are great for turning a bunch of research into a visual summary that's easy to scan. We can control how much detail is included in the layout. We usually find that keeping the detail a bit lower makes for a much clearer graphic. If we try to pack too much in, it can get a bit crowded, so we always give it a quick review to make sure it looks right. These are best for showing how different ideas relate to each other at a glance. The slide decks follow that same path. We can choose between making a deck that has a lot of detail or one that is meant for a presenter to use while speaking. The tool takes our sources and structures the content in a logical way, building out the slides so we don't have to worry about the formatting or the basic outline. It saves us a massive amount of time on the initial structure of a presentation. We still like to go in and add our own personal touch or a final polish, but having that solid foundation built directly from our research makes the whole process much smoother. In the end, NotebookLM is the best tool for anyone who needs to stay organized and accurate without getting lost in a sea of information. If you want to change how you study or work, go ahead and create your first notebook today. Give it a try and see how it helps you. Thanks for watching.